take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Evan Gaddis now standing in, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 0-2 the count to Evan Gaddis. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Luis Valbuena. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone. Ready now for L.A., Martin Maldonado. And he takes ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2-1 the count. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him to go down swinging there. Martin Maldonado is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. A little bouncer. Keuchel's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Altuve. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Next up for the Stros, Max Stassi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. A 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop Simmons. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out. Striding into the box, number 3. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Ian Kinsler. get us started here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2. That's a fastball that misses.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So one gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to third. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Popped him up. Altuve calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Albert now. Tackle pauses. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt. And that one just missed outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the changeup is way low that time. Set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. There's Kinsler at second. Scooped up, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Ready for another chance? George Springer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back safely. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. On the move again from first. On a line, that's a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Step on the bag for one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Chopped weakly to the left. Valbuena takes it in. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1-0 the count. 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Sliders in for a strike. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Another full count pitch home. He's a called third strike right on the inside corner. And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Keuchel's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1-1.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. His 7th. Evan Gattis now standing in as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Standing in, Max Stassi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Kinsler. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Swing and a little tapper. Popped him up. Reddick coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Grounded to third. Bregman has it. Altuve for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Ready once again. Mike Trout, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. First pitch on its way to Upton. Way in front of a great slider that time. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Keuchel pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Classic change of speeds right there through the hitters.
A swing and a miss. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Number 3.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Popped him up. Balbuena backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's George Springer, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to snap one over to first, and he's back easily. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now the 2-0 home. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Taking off is Springer. Hit out towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. It was a walk in his last trip.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. They'll try again. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Bregman gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready for another shot now. Shohei Ohtani. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
So he got him swinging. Shohei Ohtani is the second out in the 7th inning. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break.
Well, the play's been made, and that retired. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike now. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Now ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. No hits to this point. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready now for L.A., Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Luis Valbuena.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Popped high in the air. Bregman has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Yet another strikeout. Stepping in, Max Stassi. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Brad Peacock will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 0 for 4. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Albert now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit down the third baseline. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike.
Jose Altuve.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. The 1-1. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Drilled down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's just 1 for 13. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. Is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. The 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time and just... Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yuli Gurriel is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slow little grounder left side. Valbuena charging this one, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And right into the shift. Gurriel picks it up. The tag, and he is out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Justin Upton would be next. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reddick giving chase. And that's the third out. Ready for another shot now. Max Stassi. He went down on strikes last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Ready once again. Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Back in standing. Here's the first pitch. Kemp breaks with the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Upton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 3. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. The throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jose Altuve. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him. Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. There goes Altuve, fouled away. big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And that one got a piece of him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Striding in once again. Justin. Now a step off. They try to get him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Albert now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. Ready for another chance? Shohei Ohtani, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit hard to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And that's the 2nd out. Ready now, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Altuve is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Cam Bedrosian is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. A check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one just missed outside. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there, and there are 2 away now. Evan Gattis now standing in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bedrosian has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning. Big.
He brings it in, and the Angels finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels.